Do you respond or react in a crisis? Your answer to that question could make all the difference. Let's get to it.
You've heard of unconditional love, but have you heard of the secret to unconditional happiness and allowing more into your life? More wealth, more success, and more love. More freedom in your life right now. Welcome to the Happy Bar with Israel Savage.
Someone had texted me, Israel, did you know that there's a state of emergency here in New York? I thought there had been a state of emergency for a week. It wasn't, apparently. And so one of the things that we talked about was forget the state of the state. In other words, our outside environment. What is your state? And there can be a state of emergency, of panic, and you can be in a state of calm, of peace. And truly, that's all you, in the short term, have power over, your own emotional state, responding rather than reacting. And what's the difference in responding and reacting? It's one breath. That's all. Just one breath is the difference between responding and reacting. Don't you find that because, your outside environment is a little more hectic, it summons from you not only a greater desire or a greater awareness that you have to dig a little deeper so that you can have that state of calm. It's like when you have if you've got a hectic day with the kids, like a field trip, you kind of soup up a little more. You prepare a little more. You dig a little deeper that morning because you know more is going to be expected of you. And so I think that's important to keep in mind. We have an opportunity here. If we expect more of ourselves, that's not just in a time of emergency, of outward emergency. That's not just during COVID-19. If you want to have more, be more in your life, it's going to require you become more. You've got to become more. That means you got to dig deeper. That means what worked for you last week isn't going to work for you next week because you want to expand. And so that's worth thinking about. If anything in this episode resonated with you, take a moment to subscribe and then share it with just one person. It's our mission to make the world a happier place, one insight, one shift, one share at the time. Just one button click from you might be the very thing that helps someone else's life click into place. Until next time. Remember, if you'd like more tips on this topic, then go to the link posted in the description of this broadcast.